All right, John, been over the rules already. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves now if you want. Come on out and handle your business. Let's go.
T-City Ortega.
Yeah, he's got to get to
touch
Brian
gloves.
Ortega.
Fight Clock, sponsored by Father Figures, starring Owen Wilson and Ed Helms. Rated R, in theaters December 22nd. Ortega in the blue, Swanson in the black. Ooh. Trading kicks low.
Cub definitely thinks he's got the advantage on the feet.
T-City stands for Triangle City. The Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt Ortega has learned from the best in the sport. Fight of the night victory over Renato Moicano, which was mostly standing between two guys who are known to be slick on the ground.
No, they have 25 minutes of fighting. Ooh,
look out.
Just like that.
Wearing it well, Cub Swanson, who returned fire.
But then they settle in, you know what I mean? It's going to be a lot of that, I think, in the first round or two.
Swanson last time out against Artem Lobov in Nashville, setting the record for strikes landed in a featherweight fight. Cub Swanson is a walking, breathing fight of the night bonus.
He lands a lot of kicks from different weird angles, and when he throws punches, he throws them to knock you out. Oh, that was epic.
Last December in Toronto.
T-City showing some good boxing here early, though.
Swanson with the offense, softening up the body of Ortega, and then goes low with the kick. Big swing and a miss from each. Nice combination from Swanson as he moves forward.
Yeah, T-City doing a good job, though, staying out of the way of most of those strikes. But Cub is definitely swinging. 14
weeks, avoid injury, and stay fresh. 90 seconds to go, first round.
This right hand from Cub. Oh, good
combination moving away from T-City. Body shot.
Yeah, Cub's really digging into that body because T-City's doing a good job of covering up top, moving out of the way, just out of the way these punches are blocking them. But that body's still there, and Cub's finding that.
As you predicted, Paul, largely a feeling out process. Plenty of fight left, but some nice lefts from Swanson, and goes back to the body. Unofficially, total strikes.
Yeah, he's definitely the busier, but here's Ortega
look at
wrapping up the neck.
Look out for Ortega as it goes down to the ground.
Wow.
They're trying to finish this fight.
Short time.
15 seconds left. Swanson trying to survive the round.
He might survive the round.
Beltran right on top of it. And there is the horn. Right back to his feet is Cub Swanson. Off to a great start in our main event here in the featherweight division. Save Mart Center, Fresno, California. First time the MMA leader has made its way to the Central California Valley. What a treat these fans are in for tonight, and you at home.
But then Ortega getting that fight to the ground and almost having that submission locked in. He is very calm here in the second round. But Cub being the very busy striker here.
Right here on Fox Sports 1, or you can stream it live on Fox Sports Go as Ortega connects with the left hand.
Ooh, looking for that uppercut, Ortega.
Cub connecting on the right.
Nice two right hands there from Swanson. Yeah, I mean, if he shoots on Cub, he's going to look to wrap that neck up immediately.
Big head kick, blocked by Swanson. 2 minutes gone in the second round.
Nice body shot there from Swanson. But T-City, man, just marching down. And Cub, though, I like to see that that's what he's doing. He's going with those straights to the body. Nice uppercut.
Nice uppercut with the right hand. And Cub Swanson finding a hole for some of these punches.
I feel like this is the story of Ortega's career, though. He takes this damage early in the fight.
Big right from Swanson. Came off his feet for that one, and Ortega returns with a left kick.
Now he's shooting. This is something we don't see too often from Ortega, too. Something his corner was probably telling him, hey, listen.
Knee to the body, but an uppercut fired from Swanson.
Got a single leg. Cubs got some very good takedown defense, though. Oh, there's the neck again.
Submission attempt once again.
Guard.
T-City going to work. Swanson staying on his feet and trying to escape.
He readjusted the hands. I don't know. It might be tighter. That's a tap.
There's the tap. Brian T-City Ortega is still undefeated and finishes it in the second round here in Fresno.
This guy, when he gets a hold of your neck, it's over, man. He's shown that in all of his fights. Undefeated in the UFC, undefeated as an amateur, all finishes.
Amazing show of respect for Brian Ortega. Our move of the fight is sponsored by Metro PCS.
For your winner, he is still unbeaten. From Los Angeles, California, Brian T-City Ortega.
I'm here with your winner.
Mark Smith says fight is on and fast and furious. Jason Knight in the white, Gabriel Benitez in the black. Fight Clock sponsored by Father Figure, starring Owen Wilson and Ed Helms. Rated R, in theaters December 22nd.
Man, Jason Knight came out throwing bombs right away. But that inside kick right away from Gabriel Benitez and a liver shot. Two things that I've noted that he really does well as a southpaw. Comes out early, and Jason Knight is looking to take his chin off, though.
Already some red on the right, but a big shot landed.
But Knight doing a good job early of checking it.
Jason Knight believes he has a huge advantage on the ground. Jason Knight believes.
Which is interesting because you shoot on a guy like Mowgli and you know he's got this guillotine. What happened there?
Go right there.
Mark Smith stops the fight. And if he's calling for the doctor, it's unlikely to be a tape issue.
I'm thinking he pulled a finger and did small joint manipulation, which is illegal.
Come here. 1 point. Bit him.
1 point.
Wow.
1
He
point.
bit him.
1 point.
He's saying he bit him.
Jason Knight apologetic. Let's take another look.
Look, don't do it again.
For Mississippi Mean, so immediately at a disadvantage. Big head kick
I'm telling
from
you,
Benitez.
Benitez is dangerous from this southpaw stance. That hurts. Inside leg. I'm telling you, Jason Knight's almost trying too hard for the knockout here early in the first. He's winning everything, but he's leaving himself very open. I was wondering why he came out with knee sleeves on. I'm thinking he's got to be thinking he's going to shoot a lot in this fight, and he is.
There he goes. And going down.
And he ends up on top. I think Knight might have miscalculated how much of an advantage he's going to have in the jiu-jitsu department against Gabriel Benitez here.
Benitez, 19 wins as a pro, 10 of those are by submission. Well, he has proven to have a well-rounded game, and Jason Knight looking for the home for that right hand. Knee to left.
Knight's got to get a little more movement going too. He's very stiff and he's getting tagged up by Benitez. Grunting too, like he's making it obvious when he's trying to throw hard shots.
Performance of the night bonuses, but he takes a left there from Benitez, who keeps distance and stays out of the way.
Knight switches stances. Benitez immediately attacks that leg. Stuffs another takedown. I don't understand the strategy here of Jason Knight. I think he needs to just get looser on his feet.
Big combination there. Final seconds.
Well, he lost the point for that. Even if he would have won that round, it would have been a draw either way. And I think Benitez pulled it away anyway.
Knight did not argue the decision and said it was by accident. So he got the point taken away, and then it was an impressive round for Gabriel Benitez. Combination in and out once again from Benitez. 2-1 and strikes landed. Benitez up to 30 and counting.
Yeah, he's staying very active, very busy, using all his tools. Jason Knight, as we know, is a gamer, man. He's looking at that. Now that was a nice time takedown right there.
And now back against the fence for Mowgli Benitez, but right back to the feet, which is what he showed his last time out in Dallas against Enrique Barzola. The ability to pop right back up.
And that's important. In MMA, takedowns are going to happen. Slips are going to happen. You're going to hit the mat. As Dominic Cruz always said to me, and when he interviewed me, is what are you going to do when that happens? Are you going to be able to bounce right back up to your feet? That's what matters. So much that he's ended up on his back in a few of these positions. But Mowgli smartly just gets right back up to his feet and
trying to go to work right in front of his corner was Jason Knight, but halfway through the second round.
Man.
And Benitez sensing the moment there. Pressing forward.
Waving him on again. Nice body shot.
Good.
Knight laboring.
Stop, time.
And Benitez.
Eye poke. Aggressive. I got to get the fight to the ground because my jiu-jitsu's better. Instead of just feeling out the moment and doing what he needs to do to win the fight. See, Knight is just winding up on everything, and Benitez all over him.
Now they go down. And Knight says he likes to sit in that rubber guard, but he has not been able to mount significant offense from the canvas.
Benitez only helping the situation by waving him on,
nice
talking.
Counter from Benitez.
Smart move by Benitez. Get him emotional, get him angry, make him want to punch you even harder. It's just going to set up these counters. He's the sharper guy on the feet tonight.
Oh, nice counter from Benitez as Knight presses forward.
Short time. Nice left hand. Oh.
Nice attack there from Benitez.
That hurt Jason Knight. He played it off, but that hurt.
Look at Benitez walk right back to the center for Gabriel Mowgli Benitez. 30-second break. Back after this.
Right behind you, Jason. Right behind you.
The fight has gone Benitez's way so far.
And a point deducted so far, so he's even way behind because I feel that Benitez has won both rounds, and so that first round's automatically a 10-8 round.
See if he can turn off that negativity between the ears and try to score a victory. Likely needs a finish here in the third round. Does Jason the Kid Knight. Ooh, big left head kick from Benitez.
Nice angle change there.
Big left head kick. Slip from Benitez. Right back to the feet. Now it's Knight pressing forward, sensing the moment.
I'll tell you what, based on his performance so far, now he ate that right hook there from Jason Knight. 3.5 minutes left here in round 3. Jason Knight can turn this fight around with one punch.
Looks very fresh, does Benitez. Big right there as he continues to pepper. Big attempt there from Knight.
Thor's hammer there from Jason Knight.
Knows what he needs. The question is, can he land it? With under 3 minutes to go in the third and final round of this one. Oh, stick and move, Gabriel Benitez.
Just making Knight miss really badly.
This is what his corner wanted after the second round. They said slam him to the ground. Benitez steps aside and goes right back to his office.
Makes you wonder, you don't want to say that Knight's having a bad performance. Maybe Benitez is just having a brilliant performance tonight, but he is making Knight look silly in a lot of these exchanges.
Body shot.
Which we're not used to seeing from Jason Knight. Big head kick.
Fight back, says the referee, Mark Smith. Big left.
Looking for that head kick.
Back and looking for the head kick is Mowgli. Big swing and a miss.
Man,
once again.
Jason's Knight's whole heel is coming up when he throws that right hand. Nothing about it is technical anymore. He's getting frustrated.
Benitez has been bitten and poked in the eye and looks as fresh as it gets.
Let's go, get up, get up, get up. Let's go, let's
and
go.
The crowd appreciates where he wants to take this one. Final minute, third and final round. Featherweight matchup. Benitez wants a number next to his name.
So far, an absolute Gabriel Benitez.
Continues to put together combinations. Just getting up the hands for that one. It was Knight. Flying knee attempt. Perhaps an exclamation point attempted there from Benitez, but now, can he finish things? High mount. 10 seconds for Knight to answer a prayer. He will run out of time. Gabriel Benitez, Jason the Kid Knight go to the distance. Back after this.
30-26 and 29-27, your winner by unanimous decision, Gabriel Benitez.
As we get set to go at 135, highly anticipated matchup. Algermain Funkmaster Sterling in the green, Magic Marlon Moraes in the yellow, and fires that right hand quickly.
Yeah, this is a huge fight here in the bantamweight division. Wow, and Marlon catches a kick and takes him down. He wants no parts of it, though. He wants to keep this fight standing, use that kickboxing.
Marlon Moraes, a much talked about fighter who joined the UFC this year, and he said he still has not pushed that button. And that's exactly what he wants to do tonight, to show everybody what he's capable of and why he should be thought of as a contender in short order in this division.
Yeah, and Algermain can be very hard to get a hold of here. He has great movement. He uses his kicks a lot, and then when he wants to,
moves in as Moraes, and now goes to the ground.
He's hurt.
Firing away on the Funkmaster.
He's got his arm.
But he's got his arm. Moraes in trouble.
Spins out of it. Wow.
And he separates. Back to the center they go. Big kick. And that is it. Magic Marlon Moraes hits the button indeed. And right on the button.
Your winner by KO victory, Magic Marlon Moraes.
Squaring off against Albert Morales. And look at Lopez. Press forward and land a big head kick. Morales in the black. Lopez in the white.
Morales showed him no respect off the bat. Benito came right out and smacked him in the head with his shin.
Lopez said, "This is personal, and I can't wait to get my hands on it." Straight left from Morales. But he fires a flying knee and returns the favor. Big right from Lopez. This one out.
Holy. He's over
Lopez
the guillotine.
on the ground, looking to choke out Morales.
That's tight. Morales is fighting. He needs to fight the hands. He needs to fight those hands here. Benito locking his hands together, but Morales says he's okay.
Lopez with the one-arm guillotine, still hanging on.
That's tight.
The Warrior does not want to tap. Trying to soften up the legs of Lopez.
But he's got to hip in right. He can't let Morales, great job, explodes out of there, throwing bombs.
Morales connects on the left, and now he's chasing down Golden Boy. Another flying knee for Lopez lands. But going to the back is Morales. Said he's been working on his jiu-jitsu.
Morales doing a good job controlling, not letting Benito slide out of here.
Lopez said this summer he went for the knockout early and knew to take time before gassing himself out. Appears content to look up at the clock and get back to his corner. What a first round between these two California prospects. We call it 3 o'clock after school. And there is a time and a place for it. And we saw a little bit of 3 o'clock after school from Morales and Lopez in the first round.
Oh, both guys jab.
Straight left from Morales.
These guys are both landing. Showing some good technique as well. They're showing that they have the ability to actually throw really clean shots, but they both just have that fighter spirit, man. And when it starts landing, I feel them. You know, that's what we love to see. We love to see these guys get in there, get mad at each other, and throw down. And that's part of this sport.
This is May 30th, 2013. Wanted to turn his life around after spending time incarcerated.
He took it, but that hurt. Yep. Makes it tough, man. I fought some switch stance guys. Oh,
spinning back
that
kick.
hurt him again. He's doing a good job. He is putting on a poker face, but Lopez, oh!
Big head kick. Morales can't catch it. Lopez trying to go to work in the air once again.
Benito,
and now finding a home for combinations.
He's got him hurt. Nice jab.
Straight left to the chin of Morales.
Both guys slowing down a little bit, obviously, after the... There's another liver shot from Benito.
It had a soundtrack.
Yeah,
90 seconds to go in round 2. Morales pressing forward, stringing together some punches.
We're seeing a little less volume out of Lopez.
Veteran of 4 UFC fights is Morales. Ooh. Goes down low on Lopez. 10 seconds to go, second round. This one will go to a third round after this. Things the warrior, Albert Morales.
Yeah, it shows you how tough Morales is.
Wore it well as we start the third round here between these two California prospects. Benito Lopez in the white. He's undefeated. UFC debut. Stay busy. Don't worry about the power. We need points.
Yeah, just land. A lot of times, that's when guys will find their knockout or drop an opponent, when they're just worried about touch the chin. Worry about the points. Your pressure's there. Land your punches and start throwing some leg kicks just like that.
Oh,
wow.
Big kick to the head. Just missing on the uppercuts with Lopez.
I think that split open Morales a little bit. Nice high five.
Look at that. Cut under the right eye of Morales.
He's spinning too much. He needs to worry about going back to the basics here. He'll learn. Oh,
nice straight left from Morales.
And that left head kick, though, from Benito is sneaky. He gets it up there quick. Oh, nice body work there from Benito. Now he just needs to follow that up, maybe come back up with a left hook or a right hook. Yeah, Morales is being intelligent here, too. You know, he's just trying to really accumulate, land that jab, land these leg kicks, and just outscore him. And if something comes up, it comes up. But he's not getting too crazy. Man, these guys are exciting.
Coming in again with the combination is Morales. He said, if Lopez is in shape like he's supposed to be, I'm ready to go 3 hard rounds. Lopez says, I look for the finish. I want to be memorable. This one certainly has, but perhaps the experience of Morales there, realizing the level of competition at this level.
Are they noticing that same? Or are they noticing that maybe some of the shots that Lopez is throwing are a little more flashy and doing a little more damage? But like we said, Morales is being intelligent in the fact that he's trying to just touch and land points throughout the fight. Nice left hook there from Morales.
He stayed busy throughout this third round.
Benito starting to throw a little bit unorthodox here, but Morales just staying persistent, staying busy with his technique. Looking to fly again.
Morales continuing to score. Perhaps Lopez is saving it for one final flurry. 20 seconds left.
Ooh. Jump kick almost turned into a flying knee. But Morales, man, his pressure in these last couple rounds has been very persistent. Ooh.
Landing right before the final horn, Albert the Warrior Morales and Benito Lopez putting on a show in Fresno. The official decision is next.
Here's still undefeated Benito Golden Boy Lopez.
In Central California, Scott Hot Sauce Holtzman in the black trunks, Daryl the Saint Horcher in the blue.
Ooh.
Going forward right away. Doesn't remember until a week after the accident, but said, I want to fight again, and more impressively, scored a win inside the octagon in his first UFC fight since the accident back in June. Holtzman fighting out of the MMA lab, respected training camp.
Very good inside trip there from Holtzman.
And newly married back in September, says his wife was a Division I athlete. On his back.
This is not a good spot for Daryl to be in here, up against the fence. He's got nowhere to go. Big punches from Hot Sauce.
Hot Sauce with the ground and pound.
Daryl looking to upkick. He gets into a better position here. A tough dude, man. We know that from his experiences in life, but I've also seen him many times in the cage. He can endure quite a few punches, trust me.
Throwing that left. Now going to work with the knees.
Daryl's on top
Horcher
now.
reversing the action.
Daryl's right in front of his corner here.
Oh, big swing and a miss with that left. Horcher known for the left. Big knee attempted by Holtzman, but again, I was thinking I'm not quite ready for this. Says he feels much better, much more prepared for this test tonight here in Fresno.
Yeah, and he already looks at it. I mean, just the pace that these guys are already holding is much different than his last fight. It was a little slow. You could tell he didn't trust himself. And now he's in here. You know, it's been back and forth, but at least he's throwing.
Holtzman trying to land some knees there. Goes up top, slips. Final seconds. There's the horn. Back after this.
Well, that was clean.
Third knockout victory of 2017, my friend.
It's true.
Well done.
That did happen.
Sure did.
That's fact.
Horcher saying in between rounds he thought he lost that one. Oh, stuns him with the left though.
I'm telling you, this was what Daryl was known for. He's got a powerful left hand. He's just got to find the chin. Holtzman should probably go back to clinching up, looking for that takedown.
Holtzman shook that one off. But a nice strike from the Saint. Horcher, another one. Whoa, hot sauce wears that one well. But the strong left that the Saint is known for lands again.
Yeah, we're seeing Horcher loosen up here. Getting loose, throwing some punches. Much sharper and much more relaxed than he was in his last octagon outing.
Shoots in. And scores the takedown.
Good takedown there from Holtzman. Smart move. Got his forehead tucked under the chin of Horcher and is pulling those legs. Daryl can't use any leverage if his knees can't be on the ground, and that's what Holtzman's trying to do, is elevate the legs.
Mike Beltran telling these two lightweights to continue working on the ground.
Horcher
back to their
job.
Let's take a listen.
There's that inside
to the corner
trip.
of Scott Hot Sauce Holtzman as he scores another takedown. After getting stunned with that left, Holtzman turned the tide, and now looking for some ground and pound.
Yeah, he's looking for some big punches up top here, but he doesn't want to give up too much space either. That's how Daryl's going to be able to push off and get back up to his feet. Nice elbow from Holtzman.
Softened up the body and then lands the short elbow.
Oh,
the ground. Horcher trying to land. Big elbows.
Hot sauce.
Stand up. Let's go.
Wow.
Beltran steps in and stands him up. Hot Sauce doesn't like it.
Ready? Fight. Let's go.
Why did they just do that?
Holtzman going right back to work.
Getting busy.
We have seen that several times tonight.
Third time inside trip, and Daryl's corner warned him. They said this is what he's going to go for. Be savvy to it.
Softens up the body, body head.
Nice
Look out for the up kick.
10 seconds.
Working in the final 10 seconds. Some points on the way out for Hot Sauce. These two lightweights will go to a third. To wrap up a full night of action here in Central California. To notch consecutive victories inside the octagon, the corner of Hot Sauce telling him, get it back down to the ground when the opportunity presents itself.
You're dominating, you're landing enough to score, but you can tell he's worried about that left hand of Horcher, and Horcher's corner screaming for him to stay out of these pummel positions and look for that left hand. The chances of that left hand having as much sting on it.
Oh, big elbow from Holtzman, but Horcher just misses on the uppercut. For the third straight time. But back to the clinch he goes. Horcher back against the fence.
That's a tricky takedown to defend because it seems like they're out of position. Oh, nice elbow from Holtzman.
Horcher wears it, fires back, and gains some momentum. Let's listen into the corner of Daryl Horcher.
Fourth time. Just bad corner advice, in my opinion, as well. I get it. I know they're frustrated. But how can I get up? What should I be doing? You got to push off. You got to worry about it. See, Holtzman doing a good job. He's behind the back as well, so that underhook is kind of nullified right now. Well, that's all you got to do is just depend on the ref to stand you up whenever the hell he wants.
Holtzman for the second time.
Let's go, guys.
I would be so mad if I was Holtzman and his team.
Oh, big flying knee, but look out for the left on the counter.
And I'm taking nothing away from Horcher and what he's doing. That's not his fault. That's the ref's issues.
Down to the ground they go once again. Holtzman scoring the takedown as we approach 1 minute to go.
That looks like it's going to be a win.
Well, he was gunning for a finish, but it appears it will go to the judges' scorecards for the third straight time for Scott Hot Sauce Holtzman. There's the horn. We'll find out what the judges thought.
Your winner by unanimous decision, Scott Hot Sauce Holtzman!
Steps inside the octagon as well. Anders in black, Perez in white.
Much bigger middleweight in there right now.
Inside the octagon in December.
He was hunting that left hand there, and now he's closing the distance. Interesting.
Forced to fumble, sacked 7 tackles in the 2009 National Championship game. Now wants to make his name as a fighter. Stays close to Perez, who has his back to the fence.
Yeah, I mean, I just... nice knee there from Perez.
Big head kick.
Oh! He stunned him with that right hand, but then he closed the distance.
It's a note to stay busy, and Maluco Perez turns the table.
Yeah, now he's got double underhooks and looking for a takedown.
2.5 gone, first of 3.
Dropping his level, looking for a double leg. The strength of Anders. He's got his neck in there. He's got to be careful.
Oh, strength of Perez as he gets Anders to the ground.
That is impressive. That's a big guy to be able to pick up and slam like that. Already looking to pass, but kind of leaving his leg out there. Now, you see that Anders has that underhook, but Perez is going to use it to set up a choke.
Perez going to the ground here. He's got 3 submission victories.
Nope. He's squeezing hard as Perez. You can see it on his face. Then he's out of it and ends up on top.
Let's go. Oh, big knee. Perez wears it. Whoa! Swing and a miss on the spinning back fist. And Anders trying to force the issue.
Watch your head, guys. Watch your heads.
Perez may not look like the bigger guy, but he's certainly shown he's got some strength.
Now Anders throws the lower half.
Ooh.
Lands a knee.
Watch fingers.
Body shot.
Oh.
Look out. Spinning back elbow attempted there by Perez. Anders takes the back.
I think Anders just trying to show that he's well-rounded too as well here. You know, he won by knockout in his debut, but he's trying to maybe let everybody know, hey, I'm a mixed martial artist. I'm here to be serious about this profession. I'm not just a guy that can throw a big punch. There you go.
Nobody knows but me how good I can be. He takes pride in being well-rounded. Of course, loves that big left hand. Perez throws a left. Yeah. Final 10 seconds of the first round. And now Anders chasing him down like a quarterback. Wow. Perez scoring the takedown. There's the horn. Second round on FS1 after this. Mark Smith gets him going for the second round in the middleweight division. Eric Anders in black. Marcus Perez in white. And again, gets on his bicycle.
Yeah, he's being very unorthodox, and you can tell he's trying to set up some kind of spin or be coy and look away and then throw a big punch.
Oh, man.
But Anders all over him.
And another left. Southpaw going to work. Corner of... Look out.
Hey, I told you, he likes having fun in there. He's crazy. Sure, he's showing it tonight.
Anders is all business.
Let go of the shorts.
As he has been all week.
Go grab the shorts.
And Perez will play around, as Anders told me.
And Anders also excellent advice. So like, look, you're getting a little sloppy. You're wearing out.
Big left. Anders lands the uppercut.
And Perez showing he's got a chin. He's been hit with a few of those left hands of Anders, and he's still standing up.
In the San Joaquin Valley of Central California. Big left from Anders. Continues to press forward. Anders slowing down as well and being patient. But catches the kick and goes back to the chin with his left.
Yeah, he might be a little tired, but he is showing some patience and waiting.
Total strikes, 31 to 13. Exactly what the UFC is looking for.
Just missed with that big left hand. Ooh. Perez just missing with that straight left. He's got to watch tipping his head over like that when he throws his punches.
And they're stalking Marcus Perez.
He's turning away from these punches too, which is a bad idea.
Anders firing the knee.
Oh, somebody's
swinging
gonna get
for the
crushed.
fences.
Big guy swinging hard, man. Shoots a takedown, but just doesn't quite have the energy for it right now.
Look out. Big right and a big left.
It's like throwing a club, Anders is with that left hand, man. Right over the top. Boom.
Fires the elbow as Anders looks to wear down the Brazilian.
Nice body work.
Ooh. Oh, connects with the left kick.
Good sprawl there from Anders.
Down to the canvas goes Anders.
Going to look for some ground and pound here.
Mark Smith warning Perez to stay active.
Anders got that leg pinned down with his shin right now. He can really start unloading here. Yeah, not a place you want to be with an Alabama linebacker on top of you throwing hammers at your face.
No referee to step in and say second down. Short elbows from Anders.
Really impressed with Anders in this fight. Really came out and showed that he has been diligent in working as a martial artist, showing good ground and pound and control, showing good takedown defense, almost in full mount. He's throwing some bombs here from the top. Perez in all sorts of trouble right now. He's still fighting back.
Gets back to his feet. Perez showing some toughness.
Looking for a Kimura. Not enough time, but beautiful sweep there.
Back to the ground. Anders staying busy on the ground. And Marcus Maluco Perez touching gloves and a show of respect.
He's really hit him with everything, and Maluco showing that he's a tough
Right back to work
SOB.
is Anders.
This is bad this early in the round. Yeah, and his corner just letting him know. Perfect round, more of that. Let's go. If he dips his head, knee him in the face. Wow. Perez showing some efforts here, trying, just not at this point. Anders is the bigger, stronger guy here in the third round. No even risk of that being to the chin. Oh,
now gets him up and fires the knee. Then lands it.
Yeah, Perez
More
is
than
fading.
3.5 to go. Oh, big left cocked.
Perez likes to play possum a little bit here and bait you in and then swing big, but he's getting teed off on here by Anders.
Anders with a
Another
big knee lands. But now in the guillotine attempt is Perez.
He doesn't have it locked in yet.
Down they go.
And his head pops right out as soon as he hits the mat.
Mark Smith steps in, tells these two to stay busy on the ground. Oh, look out. Anders content to stay on the ground with the position that he has and how this fight has gone so far. Maybe a last-ditch effort there from Perez. Anders not going to quite let him get back to his feet. And look out.
That would have been insane.
As they tighten up in the final 30 seconds.
Yeah, I just don't think he's got the energy to get the TKO here in the third.
The big favorite on the card, Eric Anders, minus 400.
Yeah, you know,
a short notice bout.
Early in his career too, you know, former football player, showing evolution in this fight from his last fight. You know, he's gotta slowly keep building up, and he could become a contender later on in this division.
Pulls up on that final left hand, and a great show of respect between these two middleweights. One loses the 0.
All for your winner by unanimous decision. He is still undefeated out of Birmingham, Alabama. Your boy,